The Atlanta Falcons are a team facing last year's Super Bowl combatants in back-to-back weeks. This matchup in Week 5 of the NFL regular season between the Falcons and the Denver Broncos will take place on Sunday, October 9th. The Falcons took apart Cam Newton and the defending NFC champion Panthers last Sunday to take a 2-game lead in the NFC South. Now Atlanta gets a trip to the Mile High City and a date with the defending league champion Denver Broncos. Oddsmakers feel strongly enough about the Broncos defense to open them as a 6-point favorite. It doesn't seem to matter who is the starting quarterback as long as the defense remains intact. The line was wagered down to -5 rather quickly. The betting public appears to like Denver's defense better than Atlanta's offense, with the under getting 55% of the early action. Following their record-setting performance, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones will see what they can do against the Broncos. Ryan threw for a Falcons record 503 yards, while Jones caught 12 passes for a team record 300 receiving yards. Atlanta leads the NFL in total offense, pass offense, and scoring offense. Atlanta's group of linebackers took another hit when Sean Witherspoon went down Sunday with a leg injury. The extent of his calf injury will be revealed following an MRI. The Falcons are already down 2 inside linebackers in Devontae Campbell and Paul Warlow, which could hurt in trying to corral C.J. Anderson and the Broncos' running attack. Denver's starting quarterback Trevor Siemian exited Sunday's game in the first half with an injury to his non-throwing shoulder. He didn't return as Paxton Lynch took over, but the Broncos did say Siemian could have played if he was needed. Lynch played well in relief of Siemian, but the lights are a little bit brighter if he's going to make his first NFL start on Sunday. Denver rode its defensive prowess all the way to the Super Bowl victory last season. This season has started much the same way. The Broncos knew they have the best defense in the NFL, and it really doesn't matter who starts at quarterback. They rank second in the NFL in pass defense, allowing fewer than 170 yards per game, and they are fourth in the NFL in total defense, giving up 283.2 yards per game. Denver has not allowed more than 189 net passing yards in any game, and only one opposing quarterback, Cincinnati's Andy Dalton, with 206 yards, has thrown for more than 200 in a game. The Broncos have faced some very good quarterbacks as well. They held Cam Newton to 194 passing yards and Andrew Luck to 197 before Dalton's outburst in Week 3. Denver put the clamps on Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers on Sunday, holding him to 179 yards and the team to 143. We saw something similar from the Falcons last year when they started the season 5-0. So before we go saying that this team is for real, we need to see some sustainability. The Broncos, on the other hand, have been able to sustain their work on defense and rode that play all the way to the World Championship last year. So we know they are for real. Atlanta is putting up ridiculous offensive numbers, and it isn't a surprise. We know that Ryan has the potential, and Jones is the most explosive receiver in the NFL. A tandem of Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman gives a little change of pace to the group, and the line has been phenomenal. But the Falcons are still lagging on defense, and that's going to be their downfall as they try for the upset over Denver. Atlanta couldn't put Carolina away, despite building a 24-point lead in the fourth quarter. Scoring will be tough against the Broncos, and the defense will have its lapses to cost them the game. Our pick and prediction is the Broncos at -5 and under the total of 46.5 points. For our pick and prediction on this game and every other game this week, and a wealth of free stats and information, check out bangthebook.com.